Hello, hello. Welcome to Handelabra Live. We are back with the Blight game from last week. I'm John, aka Migrant P, lead developer at Handelabra Games. We're going to play some Spirit Island. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. Anyone working against those goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. We support trans rights, Black Lives Matter, and other excellent goals. So say hello in the chat if you are here. Yeah, so blighted, Evil Dice Monkey says. I'm gonna have to like refresh myself on what is going on here. So that's part of what we're gonna do. So in this game, we are in turn 7. And we have 2 cards left. The island is still healthy, technically. So that's exciting. We have Sweden 6. We have an upcoming Ravage 25 Blight and 12 Cascades. I'm sure that's fine. They're building in 17 lands. I'm sure that's fine. We have an extra island board. That's part of why everything is everything. Fear situation. We have 1 fear card. We're still in Terror level 2. We're a long way away from winning. And so I feel like we need to really push the fear game and blow up some cities. I don't know. Let's see. What do we have for stuff? So Vengeance is probably reclaiming this turn based on what they've got. They've got Thickets. They've got Strike Low still. Wildfire maybe doesn't reclaim. Maybe gains a power. Puts presence down for more fire or more energy. Doesn't have a major yet. We could not play a major and just play our 3 cards. Or we could get a major power. So we have potentially 5 energy. Potentially we could take lots of energy. So that's interesting. Volcano. Volcano has, I think, has a major, right? Yes, 2 majors in the discard. Trees Radiate and Terrifying Nightmares. I remember that vaguely. Don't have to get those, but that might be a good idea. We have a... Yeah, let's look at what Stone has. Stone is probably reclaiming here. Because we don't have any cards. We're going to be going for Earth now. We have Land Thrashes. It's pretty sweet. Voice of Command is pretty sweet. If we could way to use Land Thrashes fast, that would be awesome. Man, there's so many Cascades. Okay, so let's go around and see. So that is a problem. That is a problem. I mean, things that are just a Blight and not a Cascade or double Blight, I'm going to put like the eye icon on. How about that? I'm sure we had an idea of what we were going to do on some of these lands. Stone is not in these lands at the moment. This one's actually fine. We lose it to Han, but we must have used the Dire Metamorphosis there last turn. This is a Cascade, but relatively easy to solve. That is... Wow, okay, yeah. I mean, the Blight number is so high because of Sweden, right? This one is just a Blight and pretty easy to solve. This one we almost solved. We emptied a few lands. It's a Cascade. It's pretty easy though. This is a Cascade. These are things that are happening. Alright, so I think we marked all all the places. That's a lot of exclamation points. So, obviously, things are in a bad situation. Pyroclastic Bombardment, if we had a land with bad lands that we could smash up, that would be great. We could bombard here and erupt and kill this. That could be a solution for this area here. I mean, Vengeance's innate works on any of these lands. This is a really bad area here because there's nowhere for the Blight to go, actually, though. So that's a big deal. Well, I left myself into quite an interesting situation here. So we have to reclaim here, basically. There's no, like, other thing that makes much sense. And we have great power, so let's do that. Questions we want to take... oh, we don't get a card either. Is there a place we can put presence that does something? Here? We do that. And defend a little bit. Because it's 12 damage. Oh, there's so many places where there's 10 damage there. Mountain or land with your presence. Every mountain is blighted already. Oh, just about. Thing is that if they get a big blight, it then outnumbers my presence, right? So it cascades because of Sweden. Voice of Command is pretty good here, especially because there's nowhere for the cascade to go. I mean, there's nowhere for the cascade to go in a lot of places. But here, Voice of Command takes away the two explorers. And does 4 damage, killing the city. And defend 2 means that's solved. Yeah. Problem is it doesn't, like... We don't need a sacred site there with the Blight. Maybe put our sacred site here. Just in case we get something that helps. Could put our sacred site here. What else we got? Defend 1 per Dahan. Defend 6. If I can defend 1 more in this land, then they don't get the thing. Problem is I can't defend 1 more in that land. I mean, Fear card might help us. There's a chance, right? But I mean, wouldn't we rather, like, actually defend a land? Is there a land that defends 6? Actually? Problem is I need a sacred site for Voice of Command, right? That's a good land to defend. If I can somehow. Way to start. Alright, I'm gonna put it in here, and maybe something happens that helps us with that. We're definitely playing that. And if we play that here, we at least... I defend 1, stops the cascade and everything, so... If I get past this turn, you'll be impressed. Let's see. Okay, and then other things. Obviously, we want to play 2 Earth in order to hit stuff and for as cheap as possible. Probably there's a place for Stubborn Solidity. Like, even here, Stubborn Solidity is, like, fine. So, or here, it's actually good. So, that seems like an obvious play. We can't afford Land Thrashes then, which would be super awesome. So, it's probably just... I don't know. I need energy, right, for all the Blight, so we'll do that. Let's sit with that for a second. Vengeance. Yeah, I think like playing Fire Vengeance does. I mean, we might not need to deal with that there. Is there a place we can go into in Fire Vengeance and actually do something? I guess we can't go in if we reclaim. That's the problem. We don't get to put presence in that case. I don't see how we stop these unless we get Indomitable Claim or something and can repeat it. Strike low. Okay, strike low solves that. But what about this one? It's a head, like... And that has to cascade through a couple lands, right? I think, like, Fire Vengeance / Innates do enough that just playing 2 cards here isn't good enough, so... We're gonna do this. And look at a major power. Infestation of Venomous Spiders! That's good. Focus Lens Anguish is insane, but... we can't afford to take that right now. We need fast dealing with stuff. I don't even have Destroyed Presence. You, do you? Yes. You don't. You do. I mean, we're probably not using that, so let's just get rid of that. Okay, so spiders. Okay, that solves. We also get to kill the guys in here, but that's like a really bad spot that now we've solved. Okay. We got the threshold by just existing. I guess playing that is a really good threshold. And here, man, if I had the water, that would be sweet. Here we're doing 3 damage, 5 damage. I think we've solved this, right? With this innate. Okay. I mean, if they have +1 on the Ravage, like, all bets are off, but... And then the next play depends on... It's either... it's one of these 2 free cards. This might be good in a Wildfire land, right? So let's have a look. Wildfire wants to... There's this happening here. This is a funny Blight. Like, there's no Blight. That's, like, one of the places I want to be. There's so much Blight in these lands. I need a range boost would be so good. This... At least one of these Blights has somewhere to go. This Blight has somewhere to go. This Blight has somewhere to go. This one does not. You know what? Maybe I should have put presence. I need the range 1. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Is there a place I could put presence where I would cascade into it and pay? You know? This is, like, easy, though. So, actually, a Stubborn Solidity is good here, right? That's not enough. We could just actually use... I can't reach it with Carapace Land, can I? I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, Defend 2 is 1 short there. This area is nice. Alright, Trees Radiates, Terrifying Nightmares. Those are good powers. We could consider reclaiming to get those. Oh, +1 range from Mountain. But people aren't in Mountain. You're in Mountain here. But that's like just not... It's just happening, I think. We could use Fire Vengeance there. I think Volcano... This land is insane. 26 damage. There's 5 towns and 2 cities. The Pyroclastic Bombardment is excellent. And Fiery Vengeance is excellent, and Erupting there is excellent. So this is our eruption spot. So the question is, do we want to do like a bigger, I think a bigger eruption might be the way to go there. Play 3 cards. We might, I think we want to add up to make sure it does enough though, right? So if we put, I think we blow up all the presents. So there's 4 presents there, right? We do this and whatever else. We can afford to give Scream Disease to someone. Actually, that's really good for Wildfire. Very, very good for Wildfire to be able to kill stuff in here without being in there. We can get a +1 with Wildfire Reclaimed. I don't think they're going to. So if we used Fiery Vengeance, I think we have to use that. So that's going to be 3 damage in here. That's 1 city, right? Actually, we hit like 1-1-1. We hit. Doesn't really matter. We have to kill everything, right? But we do damage to each invader with Pyroclastic. I don't think it matters. So we have 3 damage from this. We can just add it up. So there's 7 buildings. And then 1 more. So 8 damage plus 3 damage is 11 damage. Plus 1 for each that we destroy. So 4. That's 15 damage. We're 1 short. There's an Explorer, but I think he probably does matter. We're 1 damage short for killing all the buildings. Of course we are. Which means we want +1 from you. We could... No, we can't hit the threshold and that we're short fire. Do I need this air, right? No, I don't. If we are willing to take an immediate cascade... Oh, we have to destroy 6 presents for that, and we don't have that there, so that doesn't work. Doesn't matter. If we're willing to reclaim over here... we would be able to give +1 damage to Volcano and clear that. It's not even the worst cascade though, right? But because the cascade could just go in here. We could just hope that the Fear card helps us. Damage per disease or something like that from the event or whatever. The question is like, what's the alternative? So is there like a place where putting presence down, and does putting presence down, it's the same amount of energy. I get a power card, right? So like, or I add fire, like there's sort of, I would like to hit this threshold, the second one, which I don't have the plants right now, and I would if I reclaimed, so there's that. There's no place I can go that makes a lot of sense. I guess here I can make a sacred site and kill those guys. Replace that blight with my own. Woof. So versus here it's like 20 minutes and I haven't done anything. I mean, I've done some spirit phase. We should see, like, so potentially we're solving this and this with volcanic eruption. Just should check off anything else that's solved. We are going to solve this with voice of command. And I think, just to double check, I had that right. It was 4 damage, kills the city, and pings the town, and then we have defend 2, which is enough. So here it's not enough. Stubborn solidity probably here. This one, I mean, just let the Dahan die probably. We can use our resources other places. I could put stubborn solidity in here and hope that we get a bonus defend versus just like letting them all get murdered here. I guess they don't all get murdered. So I think that's the chance of that getting defended is probably worth letting that blight, because that's a bad spot. And this is definitely still happening, but it can go into here. This is happening, can go into one of these. These two, yeah, we have to solve one of these, which I think we easily can with our range boost. Do any of our powers here do anything? Threatening Flames actually doesn't do enough. Does it work anywhere that they're... It would work here. For no reason. Oh, I guess actually it works here. If I had range. If I had range, it would work here. To just do the defend and then there's strife. Like just getting the town out of there is enough, right? But I can't get near that right now. That's a problem. Alright, I think it's looking like I can reclaim. Because putting presence down only stops a regular blight, which I'm just adding, so it doesn't really change the equation. And giving that +1 over is useful. So what am I going to play? I'm going to play Flame's Fury. That's going to do... I mean, assuming I get 1 per fire and I play 3 fire cards, that's 5 damage, which solves one of these lands. Can I do it twice? I mean, Threatening Flames can get everything out except the city. And then... yeah, that's the problem, is like... I need another card with fire and plant, which I have, but I want it to actually do something. Blazing Renewal could be good. I mean, obviously, Nodal Claim would be good. Force of Living Obsidian has the right elements, doesn't do anything fast. Pen of Calamity would be great. Strangling Firevine is slow. There's actually half-decent group of cards there that are the right elements. And of course, the minor deck probably has fewer chances to hit that fire plant, I think. And we have stuff that we can play, so it's not like we miss. So I think we reclaim. That makes this a check mark. And makes this a check mark. We might not even need to use Fiery Vengeance on Volcano there. We might be able to use it somewhere else. I don't think so, but... Alright, major power. We got not the right things. Walls of Rock and Thorn, though, actually means we can defend this and do our damage in here. I think that's good. Power Storm. Power Storm, though. We can threshold it. At the expense of doing everything else. Can we threshold it? Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think we actually can. We would need... We have the fire automatically. We would need to play sun and 2 other airs. But, yeah, so one of the free suns. So Flame's Fury. And a free air and a 2-cost air. We don't have that many card plays. I don't think we can do it. Because we don't have sun and air on the same card. What would we do with that? Pyroclastic Bombardment twice would be awesome. Strike low would let us... I don't know that there's another place with disease that we can block that matters. Weave Together is another option. If we want. I don't know what it does. I don't think it does a lot. We could unleash a torrent, which we don't have enough energy. I mean, we could definitely have the threshold. I like Rock and Thorn because the Dahan are here, though. Defend 8, is that even enough? It is once we kill the town. Let's see if this is enough. I don't have to calculate, I can just go back if I change my mind. So, yeah, we need a plant and fire. Probably this, and we can use it on somewhere where we don't want them to build, like here. Or yeah, here works. So that's an option. I think that's good. That solves these 2 lands. Because 4 damage leaves just an Explorer there. Alright, I think we have a turn. There's going to still be a bunch of cascades and stuff. But we're going to try to deal with it. So, Volcano gets +1. Volcano Pyros here. So with extra 2 damage, let's just see if we do enough. I'm sure we're short. Yeah, we're short 3 damage, which is the exact amount we need. So I could actually hit the 2nd damage in there too. But I also want to stop this from cascading because there's nowhere for the Blight to go. Alright, Fiery Vengeance. Alright, we blew up a lot of stuff. We must have been too short because we only got exactly there with Flame's Fury. So we didn't get another Fear card yet, but we're definitely going to. This wants to go here. This wants to go here. This wants to go here. Oh, no, I'm not short on this. The town hiding behind the explorer. Look at all this western. No blight. That says it'll blight, but it's going to get skipped, and that's going to get skipped. And I'm going to do 4 damage when I skip it. So that's going to be good. Maybe they even explore there and skip it again. Okay. Walls of Rock and Thorn. Here I have the chance to add disease to a land as well. So let's give you that. We want the energy from this. You might need to be adding a bunch of blight. So let's give you energy, even though you have lots of energy. You can get energy on your presence. I want you to have lots of energy for your special role. All right, Voice of Command is going to go here. Okay. Rock and Thorn. Where's Disease? Disease can go into... Like, there might be a thing that says don't ravage in lands with disease. That's a thing. So we can put it in one of these lands that's got a bad situation. This one has Strife already, so that covers that typical effect. I feel like maybe this land... We could put disease and actually block build, but whatever, right? Let's put it in here. Let's do these things first. 2 damage. And 8. Firestorm. And yeah. Disease in here. Where are you going? Just add. Go in here. Alright, so that's still blighting, but at least it's only 1 blight now. Okay. We're down to only 11 blight being added and 5 cascades, so, you know. And hopefully we get something that says they don't ravage in lands with disease and strife. That would block these 2. And so... Carapace land... might help with this. That's kind of the... There is no place where I definitely... I guess now, since I have +1 range... Oh, since I have +1 range from mountains, I can defend this land properly. Okay, that changes the equation a bit. I can break themselves here. At least it murders them. And then Stubborn Slay. So this one is fine. And the Dahan actually hit back. And yeah, we may as well put Stubborn Solidity in here. So we should only have 2 blight there, 2 blight there, 1 blight there. Obviously these are all cascading. And then just the single blight, a couple places that are single blighting. One place, just that? Yeah. Okay. And here they're not actually blighting. It's optional, so. Okay, let's see what happens. Add town. What else did it say? Add disease. Doesn't really help. Add town to a land with Explorer Town. Well, this may as well go somewhere where we can... I guess if we put it here, there's more invaders here than we can deal damage with if they explore it, right? Well, what exactly does it say? After they cause us given action, 4 damage. Then that land wouldn't be empty. Let's put it in here. We'd rather have that land empty if they fail to explore. So in here, if I put it in here, yeah, they would blight it, so that's not good. If I put it in here, they still wouldn't blight it, actually. It's defense 6, the city's strifed. And each town does 3 damage. So here is save. 1 damage gets through. And where else are we adding a town? That's not safe, right? Because right now it's 6 damage and adding 3 more would be... Actually, 3 more would be 9, right? So that should be safe. Yeah, and they die. What else? Here, none of these are great. I guess they put it in the land with the Badlands. It's like, where do we want them to build a city? Essentially. And here in this hot mess, unless something else is dealt with, I don't think so. That's also a hot mess. There's a couple hot messes, aren't there? This one is like more of a hot mess. So... Add disease. This one's going to be empty, so... This one might be empty too, but whatever. One damage per Dahan. That's not what I want. We've already solved the lands with Dahan. Don't do that. I mean, it saves the Dahan's life here. It stops builds. Can it generate enough? Nothing can generate enough fear. So we have 1, 2, 3 builds. 4 build stops. This saves the Dahan, but there's 4 of them there. They're fine. I guess it's build stops. Like, none of the other ones, these guys are dead already. These guys are dead already. I mean, they're not all dead. Yeah, this does kill a town for us, which is a fear, but I think stopping his build. If we're going to survive, like, it's better to just do this. I don't know that we're going to survive. Oh, good. Gather up to 1 Dahan, 1 damage per Dahan. We don't need this. This is not what we need. We just... killed all the guys. Everything is dead on the coast. I don't like... It's a useless fear card. None of this does anything at all, right? Literally nothing. All these lands are empty. I want the Dahan where they are. Brutal. Stay where you are. Alright. We can kill the things that get killed before we start. We might get to, like, stop this or whatever. I guess there's a chance that Blight card upgrades this to be a problem. Let's just make sure that things die that need to die. Five damage. Oh, because there's Blight there. So I should have put the town there. Oh well. Okay, that's blighting. This one's not blighting, but we're just killing a Dahan. This is a gross cascade. I don't know that there's anything we can do. How far does it go? Into here? I don't think there's anything I can do about it, right? Because it's going to outnumber my presence here, here, here. That's like the best way. Best. I guess I go here, here, here. Because they are building there. This is better, so. Fun. And that's going to be destroying presence and cascading. All right. There's a chance they upgrade town cities. There's also a chance they remove a town from lands, right? So let's hope that a good thing happens. From the box. Needed that energy, right? And then they add towns because, of course. Mountain. And at least they get beat up there. Still healthy. That's going to finish right now. So let's go here. Because... nearly 2 fear per player. Destroy presence and lose 1 energy. So... oh, interesting. The order actually matters because of this. Directly destroys presence. You may prevent any number of paying 1 energy each. I want to make sure stone goes last, right? So that I have energy left. This is like slightly a bug, so let's report it. What's this called? Hold the island fast. All right. The order of the spirits destroying presence matters. With the erosion. Will, when, hold the island fast. Effect. Top threshold. Should get pick the order. Spirits. Pretty edge case, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I think we're losing, but I mean, actually this Blight card has a lot on it. I don't think we lose, do we? I don't know how much is left. 15? Oh yeah, we're fine. So destroying presence lets us add disease. We can stop them building in one of these lands. Maybe the blighted one. Or I'll just allow them to build and then kill it. It's fine as well. I don't need a sacred site anymore this time, so... Oh, but I can... Right. I can pay the energy for everyone else, but not for this one. Oh, but now I can't because I'm gonna lose energy. That's fine. That's the bug. Alright, so it doesn't matter which one I pick, because I can say, hey. And then I lose another energy, but I should be able to pick the other ones first, right? I mean, Volcano doesn't care, and neither do you care. Like, this is going to get cascaded into in a second. From here. Or that one of them is here. Let's choose here, so then save our energy. And Volcano can keep its presence if we want. We want. You have +6. Fine. Now we can cascade into here. Add a town. In the sands. You're losing presence there. It doesn't really matter where. You're losing presence in multiple spots. Add a town in the mountain. This is cascading into here. I don't like that. I like to stop. Let them not build at all. And gross. Alright, we survived the Ravage. We are getting past this turn, so Evil Dice Monkey should be impressed. Alright, do I want to stop the build? It's going to be a city now. What are we doing next turn? Just like playing these cards every time. Man, there's so much awfulness. I only do 1 damage there. Well, 2 with the Blight. So it's not enough, and there's a city. I mean, we can block things. If there's disease there, we can do damage. I'll allow it. There's only 1, I think. Wow, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. I don't have presence on that board anymore, so... Or maybe I didn't. Jungle Sands. We don't get to hit them here, sadly. We did get a couple fear cards, and so we're almost to level 3, but there are many cities. We don't have much of a slow phase either. So next turn, 23 Blight, 10 Cascades. That's an improvement. All right. I don't know. There's not too much we can do. We can add presence in 1 land. There's not even a good... This is an annoying eruption because there's no one here. And we're just removing Blight. Like probably there, and we just ignore it. Not even a Sweden amount. And they're not even ravaging there. Is there a place that they're ravaging? This is annoying. I should leave that there so I can kill them. here. Okay. And add Badlands, push up to 2. Ugh. Get the Dahan somewhere we can use them, because we don't have any, like, we have to reclaim to get our defense back. Don't love that. We're just like in a reclaim loop. I mean, the cards are pretty good, but it's a reclaim loop that I'm not super stoked about. This is another place where if they ravage it, there's nowhere for it to go. That's a pretty good voice of command, right? Okay, and Savage Revenge. Is there anywhere that it, like, totally deals with something? No. I mean, it gets this down to 1 damage, so... Cool. Cool, cool, cool. At least that one's done. In theory. Alright. There's a bunch of here that are fine. That's bad, that's bad. That's bad, but stoppable. These aren't cascading. That's not cascading. Not cascading. Oh, 3 Blight in there already. This one is going to be solved, I'm pretty sure. That one is fine. It's stone. Not really check if there's nothing in it. That is a bad place. That's like 23 damage and blighted. Okay. That's a setup. Man, the eruption is... There's like not even a bad place next to Volcano to worry about. We can use a bit of fast damage. Maybe we reclaim and then we can actually defend or use Terrifying Nightmares. We can actually do stuff here, so... Okay. Can we take a miner because we don't actually have a lot of energy? Hey, Call to Guard. That works great. Reaching Grasp, though. Very, very good. Very good with some of these spirits. We can give over Scream Disease. But that's a card play we probably don't want to use. Call to Guard. Where can we hit with Call to Guard that matters, though? Nowhere? Nowhere. So, you know, it's probably this then. Let's see, though. Jungle or no Blight. Skips the build. That's nice. Terrifying Nightmares doesn't actually solve a land that matters. I mean, you could hit this. LOL. I think Pyroclastic is awesome. We're at least stopping this. Not like 3 energy, but it's like something to deal with. Alright, let's see what everyone else is doing. You have a turn to put presence down and probably get energy. But without making a cascade would be cool. What about here? Problem is it kills your presence, but... I mean, we could accept a cascade if it helps us solve a really troublesome land. Like, this is just... We need something that skips that, right? But we don't have... We can't. We don't have anything to do that. So, unless we look for a major here and we find something that skips... Because that's 25 damage. I think... We look for a major power here. The problem is then we don't get any of our fast powers that are actually pretty good at solving these lands. How much damage can we do in here? If we go in for energy and fire, we do 3 damage from the tracks. We kill a city. Then there's 1 city, 3 towns. Guess we can figure out what's the total damage we need. 6, 12. There's 16 health there. Yeah, there's no way this does enough damage. Does Terrifying Nightmares reach? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, no. Well, reaching Grasp myself for that. If I play 3 fire cards and have 3, that's 6 damage. Yeah, we're still way short. So we're like cascading it and then they're still doing a huge attack. I think we just accept that cascade. As bad as it is. Is there somewhere we can get to that isn't handled that would be good? 1, 2, 3. We could get in here. Has not as much in it. And it's closer for eruption and stuff. We could do gain a power card, get a miner, get the 1 energy. It's not even a land I'm worried about, though. I mean, for varying values of worried. Alternatively, you could go in here. There destroys a stone presence, but what? Also, I mean, it's just, I mean, stone presence there though, like actually takes it, stops it from coming from the box, right? So it gives us another turn before we lose. With 1 energy, we have to find a free plant card, right? In order to get more damage off that. And it's not even going to be enough. And then we're causing a cascade here. So that's kind of the trouble, right? Whereas at least here we're not causing a cascade by going there. We're clearing it out. That's kind of why I like that a bit more. We could get energy instead of a power card. I think I like that more. So are you going to be putting presence that depends on that? I don't think so. Man, you really need to reclaim. It kind of sucks, but we need to reclaim. So that we can actually block like a couple of these lands. And I think you need range boost to be able to defend some of these horrifying cascades. Okay. We could put presents here again. Or we could go into a mountain. Another land, we have presents already. So we could put a sacred site here. We have range for voice of command, I think. Have a sacred site. This. And this. I really want, like, not to... I wish there were Dahan there. I could have put Dahan there, but I had to put them somewhere. This was a better spot. And... something else. Probably a place... Is there a place with Dahan that we can actually defend? I don't think so. The Dahan aren't in the jungle wetlands. So let's see. So that means that we're going in here. I guess we get energy. And if we take fire here, we actually kill everything just immediately. And we can play 3 plant cards. We don't need that much, actually. This is going to be solved by killing them. Flash fires might do something. Actually, no, I don't. Only 1 damage. Oh, that doesn't do a lot. I mean, it gives energy for you to spend on blight adding, basically. I mean, I guess we click these cards. It seems like what we click. So we can like destroy a town fast, like we can do some stuff. So get some fear and maybe it does something. It's not looking great. What do you got here? Again, we're in the situation where we kind of have to reclaim or we're screwed. Like, how many cascades is this? Like, it goes a long way. But we can't afford to play both of those cards. We only afford to play 1. So, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. We take a miner and hope for elements, I guess. Jungle Sands, defend 4. Enticing Splendor? Yeah, good luck with that. Okay. I guess it's this. And I have to play the card with the animal on it so I can do this. I don't have to, right? I mean, I try to reduce this. I can kill this town and then maybe something happens. Unless this gets the threshold of that. No, we're short. That works. I mean, defend 1 is enough there. And it gives us this. Okay, so I think that's a little better, actually. Wow. Okay, so that solves that. Let's defend 1. Prevents that ravage. This one is not prevented. I guess that's a check mark there. Yeah. Okay. And that's going to be dealt with. This one is Pyroclastic Bombardment, I guess. This one is Carapace Land. We stopped. And can we stop this? I don't know. I don't think so. So those two cascades are happening. And there's only one land. No, there's two lands for them to cascade into. So they're quote unquote okay. We do have Terrifying Nightmares. Can that do something? I mean, it can solve one of these lands instead of Pyroclastic Bombardment, which could, like, not quite kill that. Are we erupting? I don't think so, right? We have Defend 6 as well. Defend 6, skip build. There's a lot of big... I think we're just running out of Blight because of Sweden here, even with these ones that we are, you know, potentially dealing with. You have to play that for stone, right? Maybe we don't if we play this. In which case, we could give Reaching Grasp to someone else. This is just better elements all around. One more card play. This generates 3 fear as well. This generates 2 fear. I could erupt. I could push stuff into here and then erupt, thus killing them and doing stuff. Sure. Go big or go home. And we have another play over here. Is anyone moving Dahan in a way that can help me? No. I have +1 range from a mountain now. If there was a place where the Dahan were in the wetlands, but they just aren't, right? I mean, they are in a place where it doesn't matter. There isn't a place for Stubborn Solidity that matters. And these elements don't matter. Really isn't a place for this. Push them into here and use it there. Kind of silly. Basically range 2 from a mountain, but even then, they're just not ravaging inlands with Dahan. They are here, but that's already done, right? That's 5 damage, which kills the things. I think between Terrifying Nightmares and Eruption, I actually solved that land. So that's fun. And yeah, Pyro, I guess, goes here still. Yeah, man, I wish I could, like, actually do something there. That would be cool. Play the free card. I have more card plays. I could repeat this power. I can use it here and here. Okay. There's a chance that does something. It's very unlikely that it does something. Give all the energy to stone for... I think, yeah, doing 4... Yeah, I can do 4 damage here. Such a sad pyroclastic. But, like, that's the only thing that would work there. Fighters. Whoa! I don't have a sacred site. That we can reach there. Okay. I destroy my presence here. So that's just screwed. We need, like, skip Ravage's turn somehow. I mean, I can use it somewhere else. That doesn't matter. I should play this instead, right? Oh, dang. And that cascade is just, like, going all the way here. So... there's no way I can reach there. That's so far away from my sacred site. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I could get a +2 range boost from this. I think letting the other thing cascade is technically better, so we have to play Reaching Grasp. We have to do this. I mean, Terrifying Nightmares thing was just kind of like fun and nice. It wasn't like necessary, so. Cool. Okay. Fun and nice. All right, break against the stone there. And there. Let's see. Living Energy, I think it's going to go to you. Firestorm's going to go here. Flash Fires doesn't have a great target, but we could destroy a town. Basically. This is the Badlands, so I think that's worthwhile. Stops a build. I mean, there is disease, so it doesn't stop anything, but preserves a disease. Guess that's fear. We're gonna get Terror level 3 if we're lucky here. I think we do. We don't need to be lucky. Maybe we need to be lucky. Because Eruption... If I do... How much presence do I have there? 6. If I destroy 5 presence, I do 6 damage. Right, 5 presence, 7 damage. Kills everything here. You can let an explorer stay. As long as there's enough fear. We do 4. I don't think it matters if they build. Yeah, we get our fear card. Chair level 3. Hopefully something cool happens. 15 Blight and 4 Cascades. Cool. I mean, that one's not happening. I think that's fine. Can we say here? So this is actually solved. Here and here. We hit back. That's Blight, but then they die. And Stubborn Solidity. Is there a jungle we can actually reach with Dawn? Or a wetland with Dawn? I guess, like, maybe we move Dahan into a land or whatever. Those Dahan are fine. They're not even doing anything, so... throw it in there. An event. Ignore disease. 1 fear for board with disease. Also, add Blight, but do not cascade. You can destroy presence from each board to be protected. So we can just spend energy for this. Right? Oh no, it's... right, destroy presence. Click here, pay energy to keep presence. Or I could add Blight from the box if it's in my land. But we can say destroy presence. Okay. And, oh yes, also on this board. I don't know if I should have done that or not, but it's fine. Five disease. Skip the build. Sure. Thanks. Choose a land they don't ravage. OMG. Okay. Here. Here. Those are 2 big cascades. Those are the only cascades left, right? We actually survive this ravage? Maybe? I want them to ravage there, so skip there. Oh, and oh no. Why does it say there's only... oh, there's still 2 cascades, is what it's saying. Where's the other cascade? Oh, there, because skip is optional. I can't skip this. I need to skip this. We don't need, but... everywhere else is handled, right? And I want them... I don't need them to ravage there. They don't ravage there. They don't hit back, but we also don't take the extra blight. They don't have to ravage here, right? Because they're not going to do anything. How much blight are they adding? It says 9, but it's not actually. So 2, 4. We skipped these 3, right? Here, 5, 6, 7, 8. should have one blight left if we allow these two to go through. I'm gonna click skip. I can click here. We can always go back if we need. I'm pretty sure. Tabs. Gosh. We have to do this damage, right? I think this is our Hail Mary, is like getting this damage. As long as we don't die to the Blight card running out. Add a town. Doesn't really matter. We're skipping the build. Just don't go in there. Are there 2 explorers in here? Why are there 2 explorers in there? I thought he was hiding behind the icon. Had to do 1 more damage. Alright. We're gonna skip. That land, because I was pretty sure that was Saul, but he was hiding behind the icon. Alright. Here, we get to skip it and hit them back for 5. I have slow damage. Not that I can reach there, unfortunately. Love to kill the city there. Okay, that's skipped, that's fine. Skipped, die. Right, then we have to cascade 2 more Blight. Exactly. Alright, I think I want the extra Blight in here because of Vengeance. And then we add a town. Okay, so we'll go in the mountain. OMG. We've made it to another slow phase. And they don't build, but they're still going to Ravage next turn. I wish it was the second effect and then it just held. We'd have no Ravage next turn. I mean, it wouldn't matter. We can't get to the Explorer. We're almost like putting another full stream into this game. It may well end up that way. There's a lot of cities and a lot of fear cards. I don't think we're generating 24 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and then a partial one. Like more than 100 fear. Seems unlikely. Can we kill all the cities? That seems more potentially likely. As well as, you know, maybe fear cards that can help with doing that. So let's see if we can do that. There's no cities around here. There are cities here. This only destroys town. This removes Blight. Yay. Guess it's here. Guess it could be there too. And destroy town, push to Han. It would be good to get to Han in a place where it mattered, but also doesn't. Don't think this Oh, there's 2 Dahan here. If I can put Dahan into a city, then like maybe there's something where they kill it or whatever, but there aren't lands with right configuration. So I'd rather get the fear for the town, I think. And Badlands push to Han. There's 2 cities in here, right? But I can't get in there. I can put a Badlands in there. Or in here. This spirit loves Badlands. If I can make this power go fast and threshold it, I could threshold it. Yeah, that's the dream, right? We could use it here and kill the cities in these lands. There's cities in these lands, so there's 3 cities here as well. Any jungle sands where there's cities and they're gonna blow them up? Like, no, there's no Dahan. Alright, I think if we're gonna need Badlands, it's gonna be there. Gain a power card. There's no cities nearby my volcano for some reason. You're reclaiming, right? If I put a Badlands in a mountain and then I put my presence in that land, we can blow up the city that way. I think actually, let's go back and put the Badlands in here. So, mountain can go here to destroy 1 presence if it has +1 damage, and then it can do 2 damage to a city in here, and maybe. Do I want to get a different power card? Kind of. I'm gonna get one here though, and I think I'm looking for the one that's let me use a low power fast. Is it still in here? No, not in here. It's early in the alphabet, isn't it? Sky stretches to shore. There's no major left that does that, I don't think. I mean, there are majors that do things. So we're not getting that speed change. The question is, do I want to spend 2 energy for a card now? I think it's probably worthwhile, right? What if I get him Talons of Lightning or something like that? So before we put that Badlands, then. Because think like Terrifying Nightmares, Trees, Radiate don't do anything. Blazing Renewal. Someone have 2 Destroy Presence? I mean, I have 2 Destroy Presence. I could put 2 Destroy Presence somewhere and then Erupt. I don't have a lot of plant, but I might get try to find a minor plant. It'd be pretty easy to get. In which case, still makes sense to do this. Does it make sense to do that here now? I probably want to put my own presence, right? I could put Vengeance's presence somewhere. Vengeance has plus damage from Blight. I could put Wildfire and lose the game. I would lose the game if there's no Blight in the land. LOL. The nice thing, I can do an Eruption. I can Blazing Renewal into place and then erupt from that land. I could actually Blazing Renewal into this land without leaving this land. If any presence added 4 damage. Yeah, I would love to use it from here to here because there's 2 cities there, right? And actually our Eruption can hit here. Okay, so I think still is a good idea to do that. So we're gonna do this. Oh, we have the plant from Trees Radiate. So I think we get a minor. We have 9 energy. Spending 8 if we do that. So take a minor, maybe we get lucky on some elements or fast damage or something like that. No. We didn't get lucky on any of those things. 2 fear. I think we don't, we have to take the 0 cost, I think. I don't think we had to because we could have with this. If we like the other power instead. What were the other power options? Nothing that matters. Strife. 2 fear. 2 fear is better, right? The elements, I don't think they matter. Let's see. Because we could... No, we're not destroying enough presence for the... We're not destroying 2 presence, are we? We can't... I screwed up my calculation there a little bit. That's alright. Let's see. Let's see. We have that, so do this and someone gets +1 range. Or we add disease and do more damage. So we can kill this city. We can kill either city with our innate. The problem is we have to get into those lands. This does 2 damage inland, okay. So we're reclaiming here. Don't have any energy. Has to be a minor power. Blood draws predators, actually good. We want Flames, Fury, for Volcano. This is actually really good here. And I guess... I don't know, whatever. More fear. Is there a land that works? I guess there's land that works. So that kills a city here with the eruption. But unfortunately I don't get to deal damage in adjacent land. But Blazing Renewal can go in here and kill everything. This is just here for the plant. There's still cities. Wonder if we can... If we give you the range boost. Are you adjacent to any cities? No. Like you are, but not the right ones. What if we put our presence here instead? Oh, we can't go back and move the Badlands. Here's better, because we could have used Blood Draws Predators and stuff, I think. Okay, well, I'm not... We have Blood Draws Predators to, like, destroy towns or whatever. Here, we are going to get Reclaim 1, right? Which doesn't. Maybe it does something if we can destroy... Go to find a place with towns and explorers? Man, all our powers. So we're looking again for a fast... We have nothing fast that does anything. Voice of command, we can reclaim. We look for a fast major with stone that can... I mean, we can do 1 damage to voice of command there. Well, if we can move to Han, I think we just have to see what we get. Melt earth into quicksand. That helps, maybe. Can we do that here? Yeah, we can do it here. I think we have to do it. That's our best spot for that. LOL. And where we get 4 water. Voice of command can, like, destroy a town somewhere, I'm sure, right? Here? It's not much, but... Actually, it can do... No, it needs to Han there. I don't have any energy left. I was thinking I could do Blood Draws Predators there, but I can't reach there. I can do 2 damage. It's not enough damage to get anything done. I can't... Oh, if I get +1 range, I can put Blood Draws Predators there. Okay, so actually instead of putting presence over there, let's put it over here. Then we can get rid of this city. We can Blood Draw Predators and Scream to cities. And we're using 3 cards for 1 city. And Voice of Command. I mean, surely there's something it can do. These aren't going to do anything. So, I mean, there's a chance the event card happens, but it's vanishingly small. Alright. And here you've got 3 cities to kill. I mean, we also have this one, which we're not killing, but maybe we get... And this one, which we're not killing, you know. We're not even thinking about the Ravage. But you're good at killing these, turns out. So what are we gonna do? Like 1 damage from your innate kills Problem is the cities are spread out. This is range 2 sacred site. Don't have a sacred site. Yeah, I want to be in this land. I really want to be in that land. Can I have Scream Disease into the wind? That sucks because these are all sort of like things that don't... Everything's sort of interlocking in a way that doesn't work. You have destroyed presence. Actually, Fire Vengeance kills this one. It would be best to have one per board left, right? Like, but... Just wondering if I can get Blazing Renewal for me. But I don't think so. I can add 2 presents. But then I don't... Okay, I can get 1 energy. Okay. Can I put both of them in here? A lot of spirits, a lot of tokens. Yeah, there's a lot happening. I want this, and you don't hit the threshold on this. Like the easiest thing. I mean, this does the same as literally anything else. Maybe we... So instead of that, since we don't need a sacred site there anymore, like this like is just as good as using thickets. So let's have presence in here in case we get the slow power now event, then we can deal damage in this land, right? Barely keep up with the game, playing 1 spirit at a time. Yeah. Just wait till there's 6. Okay, I think we've done everything we can. You want Plains Fury. You want Scream Disease. We're going to Blood Draws Predators here. Sure. Doesn't matter where the disease goes. I mean, it sort of does if there's a leftover city. We might get damage per disease. Which means we probably should... These 2 are more likely to get killed by that effect. If I'm going to hit something with this, it's going to be this land. Blazing Renewal was going to go in here, right? Oh, we have a Firestorm with range now. Huh. Ha 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 ha. That helps a lot. That kills a city on its own. And if yeah, it's better to not play Blood Draws Predators here because I can kill these 2 cities on my own. That means we can Blazing Renewal in there. Okay. Hang on. Things are happening. We don't want blood draws. We need plant. Any of these things, is it worth playing this in the off chance of the event? I guess the energy might be, there might be a good energy event that we want to, I mean, we could just forget 1 billion powers, but I think, yeah, it's fine. We'll just give energy to stone. I don't think that'll matter. So, because of Scream Disease, Firestorm can kill all the cities in here. All 2. Then we put... Yeah, I don't guess it doesn't really matter where we put the disease then. You're getting Cleanse Fury. You're going to erupt here to kill that city. We were going to melt Earth plus 1 more damage somehow there. And that's not happening. So that city is not actually dead. But Blazing Renewal here? Oh, if we use this, then we do kill the city. If we put you there, it kills the city. Oh, the city dies because there's plus damage, so it doesn't matter. It'd be nice to have this threshold, but... Wondering if there's some way to give the +1 damage to someone else now? You're gonna have Fiery Vengeance. Earth and any. I don't have water for this. Anyone get an element that matters if we put presence down? No. Free Fear Defense 6. Yeah, unfortunately there's 3 lands here. I feel like there's something we could have done better, right? Because I want this. I mean, we probably could have really thought it out. We would have put the bad lands in a different land. I guess we didn't know what we were going to get for powers, but still. Where's my extra damage? What? That should have been 3. I don't like that. That's a problem. I have +1 from you. There's a Badlands here. It should be 3. It should be 3! Not a fan of that. That means we'll give the Flame Sphere to someone else, but that is a bug I want to report. Yeah, we gotta go back. We have to go back. We can do better if that's not gonna work. We can at least kill a city somewhere else. At the very least. We have to go back to like when we used explosive eruption, so like just go back to the start of the fast power phase. Means we can do this. I wonder if it'd be better to have Volcano go here and do Blazing Renewal in one of these lands and hope that a 1 per board thing gets rid of the cities. I mean, getting all those towns is really good for here, so I think that's fine. I wonder if blood... Yeah, I couldn't. I was like, could I use Blood-Drowse Predators? No, I don't. That doesn't have the right elements. I want to use Blood-Drowse Predators. I need the plant. But then, actually, I think we don't do that. We do Firing Vengeance on ourselves. And we kill the city... We don't actually have enough damage there. Yeah, we just hope for the, like, 1 damage per... Or 1 city per board somehow on the fear cards. I think that's our dream. This kills the town. It's our better spot. Explosive Eruption is sad. We can still like damage. Maybe we get like push to Han, deal damage or whatever. Saying there's a chance. Lightning Flames. Oh, we can put him here and kill another town, right? That works. Another chance for another fear card is totally worthwhile. There's a good chance they get rid of cities for us. We can strafe this city, and maybe they get minus health and something happens. Okay. And they're ravaging jungles and sands, but not where my presence is, so whatever. Okay. Destroy explorers, defend, ignore... No, add blight. Oh, so we just lose. I'm pretty sure we just lose there. Oh, destroying all those towns actually didn't save us, but we just lose. Do we just lose? Are you in the right land? So I think we just lose. That's annoying. That's unfortunate. The blight pool has run out. Somehow we ran out of blight. We added a bajillion blight to the island. And that's like 2 full streams worth of play. This game, 56 blight added. 6 blight removed. We had 50 blight. 55 blight on the island. Yeah. Because there were 5 boards. So they each start with 1. We added 50 blights. 1 too many blight total. Would have been 54. Not bad. I mean, that was difficulty 12 game. 4 spirits and 5 boards. And we made it all the way to the last turn, and the event killed us. The event is showing up here. That's interesting. I probably shouldn't do that. Oops. Yeah, so make a note of that maybe, but that's not a big deal. That was certainly a game and a half. Yeah, so that was fun. I would play more, but I think there's no time for that. Thank you all for watching. Unfortunately, a prediction ended automatically after 24 hours, so you can't have long-term predictions, turns out. But I did not win Blight Club. The prediction was that I would by most people, but that was not the case. It was a good game, though. Quite a brain burner towards the end. And yeah, I think how many we had, I mean, it was close, right? 1, 2, 3 cities left, totally. So I think if I had pushed to kill cities and like tried to line up the cities being dead with the terror level, I probably could have won it. So that was probably my strategical error, that I could have focused on the cities a bit more. But sometimes you're just trying to add blight, so and survive. We were also, yes, trying to survive, and had 1 blight on the card and stuff like that for the last couple turns. So that's been it for the Blight Club. We'll be back next week with potentially a new Spirit preview. Fingers crossed. Let's see if that's ready. And make sure to tune into Dolphins Dive this week on Thursday. So we'll see you then. Have a good day. Bye for now.